we originally started the industry, we were selling starter motors and alternators and all associated components, which was the background I come from in the auto electrical industry. But we went through some hard times and we realised that the starters and alternators probably wasn't the way we wanted to go, and we sat down, self and Carl Mora, one weekend, and we sat down and remodelled the whole thing, and we dropped the starters and alternators and basically went for an accessory type product range, which is lighting, safety, electrical products. And we were probably one of the very few companies in Australia at that time that dropped the starters and alternator range. And I did get some criticism, but years went past and I had a few of those people that criticised me turn around and said, well, you probably did the right thing, you did a smart thing. I had come about, we'd spent several years trying to come up with a name that was simple and didn't relate to products, and that fitted the market we wanted to go in, which was lighting, safety and electrical. I guess from humble beginnings with the two of us, we've now grown 30 years down, we've got just under 50 people. We do a lot of safety lighting. We make light bars down there in an assembly area. We put them together to customer specifications. A lot of the LEDs we have now, we've had them designed and built specifically for us. They're an Ionnic product. So now we're starting to get their own products packaged, manufactured what we want, the way we want them. Over the years, we've diversified into bigger market segments. One of our key areas is we do a lot of CAN bus systems. We've now basically got all the fire truck builders in Australia where we do control systems. I have programmers working for us. We do graphics on the screens. We design the graphics. We sell the hardware. We represent an American company. We've just recently employed electronics engineers because we're starting to develop some of our own products. So we're designing it. Before we even get it manufactured, we prove it, test it, and it works. We don't have any problems. With a lot of the products that we have manufactured or we assemble and manufacture ourselves, all the design is done in-house. As we've evolved, we've realised we've got to put a more professional look to the business. We've just recently purchased, or we had one manufactured, and we purchased one packaging machine, which just allows us to print on the bag so we can do product for customers. We can put their part number on their barcodes, their name, so we can put our product in their bags. But the idea is we've got a presentation to the customers, a more professional look. It definitely improves the image of the company. One thing about this industry, you've got to be proactive and you've got to evolve. If you don't evolve, I've seen so many companies in my industry in the years I've been in it that get a niche market and away they go and they just become complacent, don't look for new products, don't evolve, don't change the way they do things, and they just die. Their turnover in staff is very low. You want loyal in staff, I tend to look after them. You don't want to change staff. It's so important, and everyone in the industry, doesn't matter what your job is, they're all as important as mine, because you get one kink in the chain that's faulty, it just pulls the whole place down. In the last couple of years, we've specialised, we've looked at more of the export market. We're now exporting basically just about most continents in the world. Well, our latest product is a new switch panel, which we've been working on for several years. We went about the design on the product with the intention to make it simple, easy to install, and it's all about, with people doing assembly of vehicles, it's simplifying the whole process so they can put more vehicles through in the same period of time. Business is about service, primarily about service. I don't care what it is. If you go to a restaurant, you want service. So it's the same with this industry. The customer needs to ring up, he needs to get service, he needs to be treated properly. You know, if he's got issues, we've got issues, you ring up and tell them you look after him.